Hello, everybody. We're here in Shogun 2, Total War Shogun 2. I thought I'd pop on just to see if my avatar from my other computer carried over, and indeed it has. And so I just wanted to give you an overview of my army because the Shogun 2 multiplayer is really quite cool. So as you can see, there's my general who is with us in every single online battle that I take part in. His name is, of course, Deadly. The really neat thing, if you look at all the fancy troops in the background there, the really neat thing about this game is your army stays with you in that you get you have a stock choice of units. Everybody chooses from the same list of units because everybody is playing as Japan, various factions within Japan during the samurai era. But these units will level up, and so I just wanted to give you an overview. We'll start from the top and work our way down of all my different veteran units and all their different chevrons. So we have our bow peasants, the cheapest bows, also known as bow ashigaru, who are called Death from the Sky and Raining Pointy Sticks. They're pretty cheap bows, and so I bring them when I just about have about 550 left in my pool to spend, and I want a cheap bow unit. Then we got bow samurai, who are not so cheap, thus the name Not So Cheap Bow, and then armored death arrows. I got so creative when naming my units. Over here we have our bow monks, who are the best bow units in this game. They have the longest range, the most damage, but the least amount of armor. All the monk units don't have very high armor. So their names are Faith Fall from Sky and Pointy Faith from Sky. Over here we have a unit that I haven't used a whole lot because I got them in an expansion, bandits. So I haven't even renamed them, or I haven't given them a name yet. Here we have our bow hero unit, who is Rain Pointy Hero Sticks. Over here, again, Daiku Samurai, something I haven't used because I just got it in an expansion, I guess before I stopped playing the game. Over here we have our Yari Cav, and Yari is the name for basically spears. So the spear cavalry are cavalry units used to counter other cavalry units, and I've got 4 Yari Cav veterans. I've got Horse Lovers, I've got Just a Friendly Jab, I got I Poke Your Horse, and Pointy Sticks on Horses. You'll get an idea for the theme of Pointy Sticks in a lot of my names. This is a Katana Cav, who I use to basically totally disrupt and cause chaos because they're extremely powerful against cavalry, and so their name is Shit Disturber. But of course, I can't write shit, so there it is. Over here, we have Mounted Gunners, which is basically a musket on horseback. I've called him Horse Shoot You Dead. It's a really cheap unit, but I mean, now that it's another one you get in an expansion, but now that the expansion is so widely used by people, at least it was before I stopped playing, you almost had to bring it just to be able to counter that sort of thing. Over here we have the Great, what are they called? Great Guard. They're the most powerful horse, but it's extremely expensive to bring them because your general has these things called retainers, and in order to, you only get 5 of them, and they're pretty good. You've got the I use the Fugu Cook, which minuses the melee attack in enemy units. I've got this, which gives me +2 melee attack to all my cavalry. This one, this is what I'm talking about. You need an actual retainer that lets you recruit Great Guard and bring them to the battlefield, and then this one gives me morale bonuses to all my units. So I've got 4 Great Guard units. This one is Give You Great Death. This one is just called Great Death. This one is I Look Kinda Great, and then this one is Great Stab You Die. We have a samurai a matchlock samurai, and this one's name is I Shoot You Dead. We have a Bow Monk Matchlock, which is shoot you with faith. Over here is Heavy Gunners. Really powerful unit. I'm going to be using this, I think. It's fun to bring and fun to play around with, but again, I haven't used it too much because the expansion. Over here is Long Yari. No, this is just a regular Yari Ashigaru. Regular Yari Ashigaru, which is Death by Pointy Stick. They're basically the peasant unit who have a big spear to counter horses. Over here, we got a Naginata Warrior Monk. Again, I think you figured it out by now that I do not have a name for him because I recently got him. These are Naginata Samurai. It's all coming back to me now. They're basically armored units with a spear, but the spear has a sword on the end, and so this guy is aptly named Weird Spear Thing. This one, Big Long Naginata. This one, Horse Magnet. This guy over here, Death by Spearish Thing. This one over here, more like Naginata. I know. And Armored Sharp Sticks. Sharp Sticks making a comeback. This guy, Hero of the Pokes. Or Hero of Pokes. There you go. He's my Yari hero. I think I just started using him. We've got Marathon Monks. Again, not something that I've named. We've got the Long Yari Ashigaru, again, not something that I've named, but I'm going to start using him because the extra long spear of this guy is really useful when you put them into a wall formation. Bulletproof Samurai, not something I've used. And then we've got our Katana Samurai. I've got Kill You Dead, who's a 6 chevron unit. I've got I'll Cut You. I've got I Cut You Die. You Friend, I Kill You. Stabby McStabStab, which is one of my personal favorites. And then I've got Nodachi Samurai, who are this one is basically your standard sword unit. High attack, low defense, but they're stand your ground type unit. The Nodachi have very little armor and they're great at charges, and this one's called Death Charge, and this one's called Charged with Death. Wacko Raiders, again another expansion unit, and then I've got my Katana hero, whose name is the Deathbringers. Nothing funny, just a little fun little name. So yeah, this is really my favorite part about this game. And as you can see, I can also customize the colors. And I sort of gave my units color coding, if you will. My Nodachis I always made red. My Katana Samurais I tended to make different shades of blue. Naginatas I made different shades of green, and same with Spear Warriors or Yaris, I should say. All the monks I made pure white because that just looked cool, and all the bow units I tried to make pure white as well. But yeah, it's a very fun game. None of my battle replays unfortunately made their way over here from my laptop, so I'm going to have to spend a little bit of time fighting people online. Perhaps we'll get some live battles in the future, but I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get battles that'll be good footage for YouTube. I'm not afraid to post a loss if it's a really great battle, but you wanna look at I think my record. I think I win like 75% if I remember correctly. I don't know how I'd be finding that now. Now that where's my position? Can I just go there? Requesting clan data? I don't know. Really don't know if it's going to. We'll give it about 5 seconds. But yeah, so this is something to look forward to. If you've watched my Rome series, you'll know that I am terrible at sea battles. That's no different in this game. In fact, in this game, it's even harder, I find, because I was very quick to ram the other units in that battle, and it just backfired terribly. There's no ramming in this. The ships are really cool looking, so it's a shame that I'm not better at it, but I'm just absolutely terrible. So you'll definitely see some land battles in the future. I think it's searching for me, but it's going page by page because it doesn't jump directly to me. But so I'm going to pause the recording, and once it finds me, I'll be right back with you guys. There we go. So it took a while. In the time that I was waiting. I raised three small children, but we found me finally, and as you can see, there's my win-loss ratio. It's not, I mean, it's not the best by any stretch, but it's fairly decent. I'm pretty proud of it, you know. And I haven't played this in months, and I'm still pretty high up in the rankings. But yeah, so there I am, and we'll see much more from Deadly and his general bodyguard unit. I never did show you what his general bodyguard unit's name is. It's the Deadly Canuckians. So I will see you guys next time.